At this age, you shocked them. Yes, you. The person watching this right now. There's something happening in your life that has left people around you stunned and confused. They never expected someone at your age to display such wisdom, such insight, such unusual spiritual awareness. Most people go their entire lives without discovering what you're beginning to notice within yourself. That's why they're shocked. That's why they can't understand. The higher realms have recognized something special about you, a quality that transcends the normal limitations of age and experience. This message found you today because there's an urgent need for you to understand what's really happening. The universe ensured this reached you right now, at this critical moment in your awakening. What you're about to discover explains everything strange you've been experiencing lately. The unusual coincidences, the sudden insights, the feeling that something important is emerging within you. This revelation cannot wait any longer. Society has very specific ideas about what's possible at different ages. They've created these invisible boxes, these artificial limitations about what you should be doing, thinking, and experiencing at this age. If you're younger, they assume you lack wisdom. If you're older, they assume you're set in your ways. They've underestimated you completely. They don't understand that soul development follows a different timeline than physical aging. Act your age, they say. Be realistic about what's possible at your time of life, they insist. These limiting beliefs have nothing to do with your spiritual reality. What they don't realize is that some souls, rare souls like yours, break the normal patterns of awakening. Your spiritual emergence isn't bound by the usual timeline. You've noticed this disconnect already, haven't you? The strange feeling that your inner experience doesn't match what people expect from someone your age. This mismatch isn't a problem. It's actually confirmation that you're not following the standard path. Your soul chose a unique timeline for awakening specific gifts. While others at your age focus on conventional concerns, something deeper stirs within you. This separation from the normal path for your age group isn't accidental. It's a carefully designed aspect of your spiritual journey that is now shocking everyone around you. You've been experiencing signs of your uniqueness for some time now, though you may have dismissed them or kept them private. Think about the unusual coincidences that keep happening, seeing repeated numbers like 111, 222, or 444. Objects moving mysteriously. Technology malfunctioning around you when your emotions are strong. These aren't random events. They're responses to your awakening energy. Your dreams have become more vivid and meaningful. You see symbols that stay with you throughout the day. Sometimes you wake with knowledge you didn't have before falling asleep. This is spiritual guidance flowing through while your conscious mind rests. You've felt unexpected energy sensations, tingling in your hands or the crown of your head, sudden warmth flowing through your body, or pressure between your eyebrows. These physical sensations mark the activation of energy centers that most people at your age haven't yet accessed. Your intuition about people and situations has sharpened dramatically. You know things about others that they haven't told you. You sense the outcome of events before they happen. Sometimes you feel overwhelmed in crowds because you pick up on everyone's emotions. Around friends or family your age, you often feel like you're speaking a different language. Conversations about everyday matters seem shallow compared to the deeper questions occupying your mind. This creates a sense of isolation, feeling different without knowing why. You've developed a strange attraction to spiritual concepts, ancient wisdom, or healing practices without any logical explanation for this interest. Books or videos on These topics seem to find you at exactly the right moment. These experiences aren't imagination or coincidence. They're concrete signs of your spiritual awakening happening at an age when it's rare and unexpected, which is precisely why you're shocking them. Here's the shocking truth that explains everything you've been experiencing. You are an ancient soul who has lived many lifetimes of spiritual development, now awakening to your full abilities at an unexpected age and time. The spiritual hierarchy observing humanity is genuinely surprised by your emergence at this particular point in your life journey. Your soul carries a rare energetic signature that connects to an ancient lineage of wisdom keepers, souls who have preserved essential knowledge through countless generations. This isn't something you chose or earned in this lifetime. It's an aspect of your soul's identity that transcends your current age or life situation. The specific gifts awakening within you now weren't scheduled to emerge at this point. Most souls with your particular pattern require many more years of life experience before these abilities activate. Something has accelerated your timeline dramatically. This acceleration isn't random. The collective state of humanity has created an urgent need for souls like yours to awaken earlier than planned. Your gifts are needed now, not years from now, when they were originally scheduled to emerge. This divine timing override is what's truly shocking those watching from higher realms. Your energy field has recently undergone a significant expansion that's unusual for someone at your stage of life. This expanded field is being recognized by spiritual beings who specifically look for souls awakening ahead of schedule. They're drawn to the unique light signature you're now emitting. You're being prepared for a specific mission that involves helping others navigate the intense energetic changes affecting Earth. Your unusual combination of wisdom and your current life stage gives you access to people who wouldn't be reached by typical spiritual messengers. The strange experiences disrupting your normal life, the synchronicities, sensations, knowings, and heightened perception are all side effects of this premature awakening process. They'll continue to increase as your system adjusts to holding more light and information than is typical for someone at your age. This revelation explains the sense of urgency you've been feeling lately, the knowing that something important is unfolding even if you couldn't name it until now. As your light grows brighter, you've likely noticed increased resistance from certain people around you. This opposition isn't imaginary. It's a direct response to your awakening energy. Some individuals in your life feel unconsciously threatened by the changes they sense in you, even if they can't identify what's different. You may have experienced friends or family members making dismissive comments about your new interests or insights. They might say you're going through a phase, or suggest that someone your age shouldn't be focused on spiritual matters. These reactions come from their discomfort with energies they don't understand. Notice how some relationships have become more difficult without any clear reason. Certain people seem irritated by your presence or find reasons to argue with you. Others try to pull you back into old patterns or remind you of past mistakes. These behaviors reveal who cannot handle your rising frequency. Even more telling are the energy vampires suddenly appearing in your life. People who leave you feeling drained after interactions. They're unconsciously attempting to feed off your expanding energy field because their own spiritual resources are depleted. The most painful opposition often comes from family members who claim they're concerned about you. Their worry isn't really about your well-being. It's fear of the unknown you represent as you step outside the expected boundaries for your age group. This resistance isn't happening because there's something wrong with your path. Quite the opposite. Okay, It confirms you're breaking important patterns that need to be challenged. The stronger the opposition, the more significant your awakening actually is. Remember, their resistance isn't personal. It's a natural reaction to the disruptive light you now carry. A light that unconsciously reminds others of what they've neglected within themselves. Your spiritual development is happening at an accelerated rate that defies normal timelines. Abilities that typically emerge after decades of dedicated practice are spontaneously activating within you. This rapid awakening is what's truly shocking to spiritual guides and higher beings observing your journey. The psychic sensitivities you're experiencing: knowing who's calling before your phone rings, sensing others' emotions as if they're your own, receiving clear guidance about decisions, usually develop gradually over many years. For you, these gifts are appearing suddenly and intensely. Your ability to affect physical reality through your consciousness, influencing electronic devices, experiencing meaningful synchronicities, manifesting needed resources quickly, shows that the barrier between your thoughts and physical reality is becoming unusually thin for someone at your stage of development. Dreams are becoming powerful vehicles for direct spiritual downloading. The vivid instructional dreams you're having contain information that would normally require years of training to access. Pay special attention to recurring symbols or figures in these dreams. They're accelerated teaching tools specifically designed for your unique path. This rapid expansion is happening now because planetary energies are creating a rare window of opportunity. The Earth's vibrational field is supporting awakening in ways not possible even 5 years ago. Your spiritual system is responding to these favorable conditions by activating dormant abilities. The sensations you're feeling in your body, energy, rushes, spontaneous movements, internal vibrations, are signs that your physical form is adjusting to hold higher frequencies than would normally be possible at your age. This integration process will continue as your capacity expands. The accelerated nature of your awakening creates both opportunity and challenge. With greater gifts comes greater responsibility to use them wisely. Your rapid development is directly connected to the urgent need for awakened consciousness during this pivotal time in human history. Now that you understand what's happening, you need practical tools to manage this accelerated awakening. These specific practices will help you navigate this unusual spiritual development at your age. First, establish energy protection each morning. Visualize a bubble of golden light surrounding your entire body. This creates a filter that allows positive energy to flow while blocking negative influences. This protection is essential while your sensitivity increases beyond what's normal for your age group. Ground your energy daily by connecting with natural elements. Place your bare feet on earth, soak in water, or lean against a tree for at least 10 minutes. This helps stabilize the intense energies moving through your system and prevents the floating sensation that can accompany rapid spiritual expansion. Develop awareness of your energy levels in different environments and with different people. Notice who or what depletes you and limit exposure when possible. Your energy field is more permeable during this acceleration phase, making boundaries critically important. Keep a synchronicity journal to record meaningful coincidences, unusual dreams, and sudden insights. Patterns will emerge that provide specific guidance for your unique path. This documentation also helps during periods of doubt or confusion. When overwhelming sensations occur, use the blue flame technique. Visualize a small blue flame in the center of your chest and focus all your attention on it while taking slow breaths. This immediately centers scattered energy and calms your system. Find or create a small personal space dedicated to your spiritual practice. Even a corner of a room with meaningful objects can serve as an energy anchor during this transition. Watch for teachers appearing in unexpected forms, often people much younger or older than you, who provide exactly the insight you need at critical moments. These encounters are being orchestrated specifically for your development. These practical steps create stability as you adjust to abilities that are highly unusual for someone at your age. As you continue this accelerated awakening, remarkable developments await you. Within the next 6 months, your intuitive abilities will stabilize at a level that typically requires decades of dedicated practice. Your dreams will become increasingly prophetic, offering guidance not just for yourself, but for others around you. New relationships are forming even now with souls who share your unique spiritual signature. Some of these connections will transcend age entirely. Spiritual peers who may be decades younger or older than you in physical years. These relationships will confirm that your soul development operates on a different timeline than physical aging. Your heightened sensitivity will evolve from a challenge into your greatest strength. The very qualities that sometimes overwhelm you now will become refined tools for healing and guidance. Most importantly, you'll discover the specific soul mission that explains why your awakening was accelerated at this particular age. This purpose revelation will unify the seemingly disconnected experiences you've been having, creating a clear path forward that defies conventional expectations for your life stage. This accelerated journey isn't random. It's a carefully orchestrated, divine plan responding to humanity's urgent need for awakened consciousness. The shocking nature of your development at this age serves a greater purpose than you can currently imagine. The time to embrace this awakening is now. Don't wait for permission or understanding from those still operating within limited age-based expectations. Your accelerated spiritual development is shocking them precisely because it's breaking necessary patterns. Begin the protective practices today. Start documenting the synchronicities. Create your sacred space. These simple steps activate the next phase of your journey. For continued guidance specifically tailored to your accelerated path, show your appreciation with super thanks. This energy exchange deepens your connection to this awakening message. Remember, you're not experiencing these changes by accident. Your soul chose this timing, this age, for your emergence. The world needs exactly what you're becoming, regardless of how shocking it seems to others.